Hello, I'm Mike and welcome to the workshop. And this week we're going to take a little magical trip to Agrabah because we're going to be making some props for production of Aladdin 2 really cool lamps. So let's roll the intro! So here we have our base materials to make these lamps. So this is just some poplar that I have machined and glued together to create these blocks. We're going to be making two lamps here. Aladdin's lamp, which we'll put a top and a bottom on obviously. The beautiful gold, smooth, magical lamp. And the evil Ebenezer's lamp that he swaps out. So I have my blocks. I have loads of cardboard templates. We're going to have some fun with bandsaws this week. So, first thing I need to do is mark these all out, then we'll get to the bandsaw, start cutting it out. Now I know what you're thinking. Mike, you've marked this on both sides, but now two of your sides are completely gone. You have no mark. How are you going to do it? Well, this is where the trick comes in. So what we want to do is grab our trusty hot glue gun and we're just going to stick a few dots of hot glue here and we'll just line it back up, sit it on it, same on the other side. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, that's right. Make sure everything is flush. Now our block is temporarily back together. So we can go back to the bandsaw and cut the rest. And I'll repeat that process for the ends. So let's get back to the bandsaw. Now it's starting to look a hell of a lot more Aladdin's lamp like. So, let's do a bit of body shaping and we'll play the same trick again. needs is a little bit of magic sawdust to make it all come apart. So now we have one, all we need is a little bit of magic, and we have two. So, let's get shaping these, shall we? While you listen to some music. This is going to get dusty and time consuming. And I know it looks like I'm about to juggle, but I can't, so I can do this though. So with the Genie or Aladdin's lamp, I want it to be perfectly smooth, beautiful running curves, like it was made by a craftsman with care. And then with the other lamp, the Evil lamp, I want it to be less refined, more industrial, to give them a visual difference as well as the colour. And that's why I used the belt sander here to do most of the shaping on the black lamp. Yeah, I think that'll just about do it. Really, really happy with how this one came out. Probably the nicest thing I've ever made. And this one, I also like. It's angry. It's angular. It looks evil. I really like it. So, the next step before filling and priming, we're going to cut out these handles. So I'm going to reinvent the wheel here. I'm just going to give myself how much I think I need for a handle. Scribe it around. Now, this is the point where I made a bit of a mistake. I just decided to go full send and paint these as
this is not coffee. It's a high build primer.
A bit of a disaster.
The reason being, when these are done,
for obvious reasons, because I wanted to paint everything. And
this won't look like it's black.
So I learnt that in the second coat.
Primer,
I'll show you
fill
here
the
now.
grain,
Put them on little pedestals. I keep down those pedestals until they're finished.
So I'll open my coffee can.
And while I'm waiting for all that paint to dry, I cut out my blanks that I'm going to turn to make my lids. Now we come to one of my favourite things to do, wood turning. So we're going to turn the knobs or the tops of these. Now we have to prime those, fit them, take a bit of weight out of them, and then it's time to make them fancy, all shiny. I have our top. I'm going to join it here. I'm going to use a trick you've seen me use before. I'm just going to use the center point here. Drive in a pin straight if I can. And position where I want it, get a little tap. I had to get out the big guns. So, I'm boring into this for two reasons. One, it is a nice place for this to sit without any mechanical fixings. And also, I want to drill as deep as I can. I'm going to excavate as much of this as I can to reduce the weight. So I prime these off camera, and now just one last little thing, back to our old friend here, the hot glue gun. And I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue to hold this in. It'll fill any gaps from wallowing it out, and also it's a little bit easier to remove if I ever have to change it. Just lock that in there. That ain't going nowhere. Now it's time for some spraying. Cue the spraying music. Tequila! Yeah, let's get started, shall we?
So for this I applied 2 base coats of the finish, and then I knocked it back to smooth it out, knock off all the fur, and then I applied 2 finish coats. The thing with getting a good finish from rattle cans that I found is several light coats as opposed to one heavy coat. If you apply this finish too heavy, it just ends up running and looking terrible. So patience is the key. Now with this you can respray after about a half an hour. I don't know what it's like with other ones, but generally you can get 3 to 4 good coats on in a day, and then yeah, you end up with a really nice finish. I do the exact same thing then with the black.
So these are painted and they came out pretty cool. So final touch is to put the bases on them. I made these off camera, but they're only a tiny piece of poplar sprayed and edged. And this one's a little bit more angular to go with this style, and this one is round. So let's get this off its spraying tee. Put on some bases and then glory shots. Right, well that's these two done. It's off the Agrabah. Yeah. I'm kind of happy with how these came out. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. I love making props, and theatre is actually the only life I have outside of the workshop. So yeah. Now, since I have a magic lamp, I suppose I should make some wishes, shouldn't I? Well, before I do that, I want to say thank you for staying to the end of the video. As always, it's always a magical experience. So I wish that you would like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Be good to each other. And of course, I wish that you will absolutely try this at home. Let's grab our trusty not my best idea. Fucking sawdust in my eyes and everything. I wish that you will absolutely try this at home. Arabian nights like Arabian days.